Ever sat down to finally relax and then bam, you're hit with a ton of bricks? Like, I should be doing something productive, I'm so lazy, I'm not working towards my goal enough, I'm not that dedicated, I don't even need this time, I could be using it to do something else, a side hustle, activity, hanging out with my friends. Yeah, me too. But here's the thing, we have to stop feeling guilty for giving ourselves a break. And today I'm gonna tell you how. I am a ex-unhealthy hustler and girl boss that thought her worth related to how much work she can get done and how much success she can reach. So if you struggle with overworking and feeling guilty for resting and giving yourself a break, stick around, support this video by liking, subscribing or commenting so that it helps reach more people that need to hear this. Ever had someone call you when you're getting ready for giving yourself some downtime, but you pick up anyway? Listen, you don't owe anyone 24/7 and no one owes you that as well. Setting boundaries to access to your time isn't selfish. It's self-respect, and next time try this. Hey, I'll call you back later, just taking some time for myself, but I'll get back to you. See, it's so simple. It's respecting them by picking up their phone if you think it's really important, but letting them know now is not a good time, I'll get back to it when I can. And the world didn't end when you did that. So stop apologizing for setting boundaries, because people will respect that in you and you would respect that in people. Everyone's energy consumption and management is different, and especially in a busy world like today, everyone understands some healthy boundaries, and it's really to be celebrated than taken as a negative. Now, if you still feel guilty for taking that downtime, instead of thinking I should be working right now, flip it to I'm grateful for this time, I deserve it, I owe this to myself for working as hard as I do. And guess what? When you take care of yourself, you show up better for everyone else as well. So flip that guilt into gratitude, because you won't always get that time, and it's kind of like a reward for working that hard. So you always look forward to it, and you always look forward to your work, because it's not soul consuming, it's not driving you away from living your life, it's healthy, and that's important. Now, taking it one step further, after you've reached those levels of the whole process of not feeling guilty for taking time for yourself, you unlock a whole new level where you reframe your thinking around rewards and necessities. Okay, imagine this. Your phone is at 1%. Do you feel guilty for plugging it in? No, because you need to recharge it. Now, same goes for you. Resting isn't a reward, and it was never meant to be. In this busy day in society, we just reframe it that way because it sounds better, but it really is a necessity. If you don't take breaks, you burn out. You stop caring about everything you've cared about so far. You start hating the work that will essentially lead you where you anticipate. And trust me, burnout is way worse than just taking an hour for yourself. And taking an hour for yourself doesn't mean you read just to be more productive and for your self-development. It means actually nothing. Just something that takes zero mental power. It's called cognitive offloading. So when you see people with very high IQ loving reality TV, that's what it does for them. Taking that time to switch off their brain is actually productive. Being bored is actually productive because you get new ideas. You aren't neglecting anyone when you do that. But if you don't do that, you are neglecting the only person you're responsible for in this life. So recognize the feeling of guilt when you face it. And next time guilt creeps in, remind yourself you are not lazy. You are refueling, and that is something to be proud of. Now go enjoy your well-earned me time guilt-free, and stop feeling guilty for taking time for yourself. 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 Stop it. Everything's gonna pan out. Everything's good. Nothing's gonna collapse if you do. It's actually great for you. And I make videos every day on here about self-development and my life in Australia and productivity. So follow along if you relate to this type of content. Suggest any video ideas you have on Instagram or in the comments below of any thoughts you have. And I'll see you next time.